Good evening, everyone. I wanted to do the new moon forecast for you. This is take two. I tried to do it Saturday night, but for some reason my laptop, it wasn't working. It is what it is, but I wanted to get this done. We have a new moon in Leo on Tuesday, August 18th at 10:42 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And this is all about sun energy. Even though it's a new moon, it is all about sun energy. So um, let me get my notes here and I'll keep going. So this new moon's energy is, like I said, all about the sun energy, and it is in Leo. And this is all about our childlike ways and being like children again, getting back in touch with our childish self in some ways. It's all good. It does rule the children. So, this would be the perfect time for the next 2 weeks. The stars are shining on taking your children out somewhere fun. For these are like the dog days of summer. These are the last days of summer. Most kids are either heading back to school or have already started going back to school. So get out there with the kids this week and enjoy the last dog days of summer. This energy also creates a boost in our creativity. And Leo does rule romance and love, so love is in the air as well. Wherever this moon falls by your house and sign, you will feel the energy in a very positive way. All right, and let's just start with your forecast from Aries through Pisces, and I'm going to start with Aries. The forecast for the next 2 weeks with this new moon energy. For Aries, it's going to be all about the children, and they will be in the spotlight and affairs that, how do I put this? Affairs of the heart will also take a positive aspect because this is hitting your fifth house, Aries, of love, romance, children, and creativity. So, love is in the air. Children will be demanding, but in a good way. Spend time with them, and your creativity is going to be spot on. So, Taurus. Now you're going to feel the need to redecorate a home, sell or buy a home, maybe even think about relocating in the future. But with this energy hitting your fourth house of home, and family and emotions, you might even get the urge to remodel. And this placement always represents some sort of a relocation. This is also mother energy, so this would be a good time to get in touch with mom in some ways. Gemini. Now, Gemini, this energy is cruising your third house of communication and mental process, and your mental process will improve now. And siblings are going to be reaching out to you for advice and wanting to talk to you. Good news will possibly come through mail at this time. The third house rules the postal service. It rules, it's Gemini is the third house is Gemini energy as it is. So this is all about short trips as well. And it's highly advised that Geminis do take a few days off and step out of the rat race and regroup. But your phone will be busy. Emails will be busy. You should get some good news in the next 2 weeks via mail, telephone call, or email, or even snail mail. July, Cancer. Second house. This energy is in your money house, and your self-esteem improves. Money and finances will take a very positive turn for the next 2 weeks. So it's a lucky time for you, Cancer. Lucky you. Enjoy this energy, Cancer. Leo. Well, Leo, this energy is right on you, your first house, and this moon is progressive and positive in nature. Positive changes are ahead for you, Leo. And the next 2 weeks will shine on you. This is incredible, lucky energy. So get out there, Leo, make it happen. Um, Open a business, apply for that job. Anything that you've set your mind to do, do it now. These next 2 weeks shine on Leo. Virgo. Now, Virgo, this energy is going to be cruising your 12th house, and this is the house of The subconscious mind, it also represents escapism, occultism, mysticism. It also represents hidden enemies. And for Virgo, my best advice is to let go of your past, and the possibility for you to do something in the realm of publishing and writing is very, very possible. Maybe writing a romance novel or even a children's book is very common. Remember, you're Virgo, and Virgo and Geminis both share the same planet, which is Mercury. Mercury are the natural born writers, natural born publishers, things like that. The creativity with you, Virgo, is going to be endless, so get out there. Libra. Now, Libra, this energy is going to be taking place in your 11th house, and this is the house of friends and wishes. And one of your friends is going to bring one of your dearest wishes to forefront in the next 2 weeks. This also represents social events and meeting new friends. So a new friend may come into your life at this time as well. And this can also represent a new love interest in some way, or even maybe a friendship that turns romantic. So good things ahead for you, Libra. Scorpio. Scorpio, energy is taking place in your 10th house. This is your house of career. This is public standing. This represents accomplishments. And positive changes are on the horizon, Scorpio, with your career, with new opportunities ahead. So get out there. You can't lose right now, Scorpio. Anything related to your career, launching a new career, going into a new career, you can't lose. These next 2 weeks are the perfect time to do any kind of endeavors like that. Sagittarius. This energy is going through your 9th house, and new intellectual pursuits are common. The 9th house does represent foreigners, foreign lands, travel. This also represents laws and justice in some ways, court system, and like I said, new intellectual pursuits are very common, along with meeting foreigners and even making travel plans to foreign lands. You might even publish a book right now. This is also another sign. After all, the 9th house does rule publishing. So this is a very good time. Now, the only thing I suggest, because the dragon's tail is sitting in Sagittarius, if you are an American, it's fine to book a vacation. Just keep it in the United States. We're not that you can leave. No American can leave right now anyway, but nothing will be blessed being in foreign land right now. Capricorn. Now, Capricorn, this is taking place in your 8th house. This is the house of wealth, possession, not wealth and possession, excuse me. 8th house is the house of life, death, rebirth, transformation. It's about investments, taxes, inheritance. It's death and legacy, yes. It's also sexuality. So many Capricorns the sexuality will be heightened at this time. But money may come to you in a way through like either an inheritance or through other people's fortune that might touch you in some way. And investments made now will benefit later on. So any of you out there, myself included, because I'm Capricorn, who are planning on making any kind of investments, starting tomorrow on the 18th will be the green light to start investing in whatever it is you so desire. So good luck, Capricorn. All right, and Aquarius, this is taking place in your 7th house. This is the house of partnerships, marriage, and contracts. And domestic love matters advance to the next level in some ways. New business opportunities could be on the horizon, not opportunities, but maybe new business partnerships are very possible at this time. Sign all contracts now. After tomorrow, it is a green light for all contract signing. Pisces. This is taking place in your 6th house, the house of health and service to the world. So this is your employment house as well. And if you have been having health problems, Pisces, health matters will improve now. And work relations will get better, or even employment will have a better outlook. You might have more opportunities coming your way. So Pisces, if you are fretting about health, know that these next 2 weeks there's an improvement. And if you are looking for employment, these next 2 weeks will bless you by house and sign. So Pisces, get out there and apply for that job that you want. This is your 2-week forecast for the new moon in Leo starting tomorrow. And generally, it's a very positive moon, and it will be. Doesn't mean that bad things aren't going to happen from time to time, as that always happens, whether moons are positive or negative. And we do have some negative days coming up, and I'll be writing about those in my next newsletter. But we're going to be having days of caution for August 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And this is when we go into a Platonic energy, and things get really ugly in that energy. And those of you who've been following me long enough, you know what Moonic, Platonic, and Uranic energy is. If you do not, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm more than happy to let you know. Or you can go and read some of my other newsletters where I explain it a little bit better. Like I said, this is ancient Nostradamus astrology, so things are done a little bit different than modern. But that is your forecast for the next 2 weeks. I will return in a day or two. I'm working on the stars and fate of Kamala Harris, the Vice President elect VP. So I'll be doing that in the next day or two. I'm kind of rushing through this right now because I'm back in California and we're getting ready to. Hello, Marshawn. How are you, dear? Good evening. I'm kind of racing through this right now, and I hope I didn't talk too fast through them. It's okay. Better late than never. And like I said, I don't expect 1 million people in here. That's what my forecasts are for, to listen to at your own leisure. So, but I am delighted to have company in here. It's always nice. And welcome once again. But California, I'm back in California, and we are on rolling blackouts from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. There's a big fire burning in the mountains about 2 or 3 miles away from me, in the hills, maybe 5 miles, not 2 or 3, and it was from a lightning storm that was here on Saturday night. So things are a little crazy in California. I came back from Arizona to watching all hell break loose here. So that's kind of why I'm rushing through this as well, because I didn't want to be broadcasting and then have the electricity blackout on me. That was really bad for my computer equipment and whatnot. But that's kind of why I'm talking so fast and getting through it. I did do this forecast on Saturday night, and I did it from my hotel, and I was using a new laptop, and it didn't, I don't know what happened. I went to go play it back, and there was no sound. So it could be something on my end. I'm very sorry about that. Things happen in life, and that's just the way it is. But it is what it is. So here I am doing it again, and I did get a date wrong because I didn't have my ephemeris with me, but I had said the new moon was on the 17th, and it wasn't. It was on the 18th, and that is on me. I am human, just like everybody else. So anyway, I leave you with that, and I wish you all a wonderful evening. Have a blessed new moon tomorrow. Get out there and enjoy. Be a child again. Go to the beach. Get out in the fresh air, and have fun. And Marshawn, thank you so much for joining me this evening, and I will see all of you in a few days. Have a great evening. Ciao.